right here, we're going into Audrey's room, and right away you're seeing my changing table, and I've got the animal hammock up there, which is super cute, and she is 5 months old today. Time really flies. Up here we have a kind of like a chart of how the development timeline looks like. Everything is kind of in Chinese because this is from my mom. She brought all the way from China. And here we have the changing pad. Nothing special here. The changing caddy is absolutely fantastic. Here I preloaded her medicine. She does have acid reflux, and there's the diapers and the wipe warmer. And here I have extra diapers. So the reason why it's here is because, you know, I don't have to be here and changing diapers to reach for extra diapers. So every time I'm almost out here, I'll just grab it from here. Super convenient. Here I have all the miscellaneous, her grooming stuff, medicine, extra syringe, stuff like that. I do have the monitor here just to monitor what's the temperature. And here is all her toys and extra wipes. And in here is all her bibs and her burp cloth. I do have labeled everything, kind of making sure that we know where everything is. And here's more milk bags and miscellaneous items. And over here we have a bookshelf, and this bookshelf is special because it comes with those wooden pegs which I can plan her outfits. So this makes it usually very convenient, so I don't have to even go into the closet to get her clothes out. And then there's the laundry basket. Here's her ruler to measure her height. It's kind of funny. It was originally 2 feet above the ground, so it looks like the animal is floating in the air. So we took it down and moved it down, and then I changed the number there because, like, I don't think our kid is gonna be more than 6 feet tall. So I kind of just matched the color using paint and painted it right over. So now we have changed the number. It still kind of look a little patchy, but it will do. Also, the number needs to be rewritten. But yeah, I'm working on that. So yeah, over here we have the window. We did change this fan as well. I changed this as well. So, oh, let's not turn it on. There we go. So that's the shape of the blade, and that's the shape of the light, if that makes sense. All right, and then over here we have the window, which this does pull down, and it's completely blocking the sunlight. Over here we have the baby monitor there, and that's my cross stitch there. Funny, I finished this like probably I finished this about 8 years ago. Never knew I would have a daughter, but there you go. And here's her crib. I just got her a new sleeping sack, and her name is up there. Beautiful wallpaper, humidifier, and actual sleeping bag down below in the basket. And here we have some sprinkled around pacifiers, so if she wake up and she can grab one of those and fall back to sleep. And last thing I would show you is the closet. Okay, so if you open up, actually we have a light up there that will automatically turn on. It's motion sensitive. And then you have some light in the closet. And here I already kind of like organized everything by the month, 6 to 9. And then over here we have 9 to 12. And then over here 12 to 18. And then 18 and above. And then here I have a basket of all her grown out clothes, all her milestone blankets and props. And then we have some socks and headbands, basket, more diapers. I did rip apart this entire closet and made a custom, so all the bars and shelves can be moved. And as she grows, this will be different configurations. Up there we have more storage for her blankets and extra coat hangers, and then more diapers, all ordered, so size 2, 3, and 4. And so yeah, that is her closet. One more thing I wanted to show you is this chair. This chair is not expensive at all. It is a Lazy Boy, not a brand, but you know, the type of chair. It can heat up. It's got massage functions, and yeah, it's leather, so it's not gonna be super cold. It's not gonna stick. Nothing is gonna stick in there. So I do like this option, and combined with this cover, so during the winter it's too cold, those fake leather, so this would help, but it won't stay. The stain, if it ever stains, it wouldn't stay. So here's another thing I wanted to talk about. As a user experience, only a user experience would kind of notice these type of things, right? So usually you see a remote and it's a remote, you know, it works. But the thing is, you can hardly read all those writings. Like, what? So, especially like at night, there's no way you can read this whole thing. It's a perfect chair except for its remote. The readability is just not there. And if you can't read it, then you know it's not user friendly. So these are the type of details that we notice when we do web design as well.